Hello and welcome to Citizen AY in the park. I'm on the park bench. Yeah. Hello. Good afternoon to you all. This is probably going to be a brief chat, and it will be restreamed later on Facebook. So for those of you who don't catch it, if you're not here now, there will be an opportunity for you to watch this again later on Facebook. I will be back later on. I'm probably going to do a show. Later on this today. I want to thank you all for supporting. It's very, very cold. Normally this time of the day I would be swimming, but I've got a bit of a cold, so I've not really gone swimming as I would normally have done. But nonetheless, happy Friday to you all. How are you all doing? How's things? Um, I'm in my park, my favorite park. If you look around me, you can walk and sit down. There's park. You can sit down. So that's why I call it park bench discussion. Park bench discussion with Citizen AY. So I'm not. People can sit on it. That's a park bench right there, and that's me here in my wheelchair. It's a mobile one. So I get around. It has had some problem with that for some time, so it wasn't really working, but it's fixed now, so I can be able to get about and do a few things. And there's nothing more than having your own independence and being able to do things. Now, the thing I want to just bring to your attention is this. How many of you can go into a park in the Southwest now, sit like I'm sitting, Southwest, in the whole of the South? How many of you can go into the park, sit down like I'm sitting down, and not have a fear that somebody's going to abduct you, you're going to be raped? How many of you? I'm just asking a simple question. How many of you will be in this kind of setting and feel like, hi there, hi, Shai. Hello. Hello there. So it's a guy just walking past with his dog. So how many of you can walk around and feel safe in your environment? How many of you? How many of you? So that's a man with a dog there. Do you feel safe in your environment? Do you feel safe? So we're going to talk about that a little bit, and we're going to talk about a few things around that. There's a certain thing we want to talk about, but we're not going to mention it here. But I just want to see. Let's look around my surroundings. Look, see. I'm going to drive a little bit in between. When I get the time, maybe I'll drive around so you can see a little bit. But that's my surroundings. That's where I am. Look, you see, tomorrow, they're going to be having a fun fair. You see, there is something across there. There's a green light. I don't know if you can see it. There's a green light that's flashing. They're going to be having like a show, for the village, so that for the town village, so that people can come and sit down and watch. The kids can come, the family can come. It's getting dark at night, so they plan to give the people things to do, fanfare activity. So they're preparing. The light you see there, that's them preparing. You see that? There's a light in the middle of the screen. I don't know if you can see it. Further up, there's a green light going up. There is the engine that they're going to be using. The engine, well, not the engine, where they're going to be fun fair. The fun fair will be put on this floor, on here, and all around. People can walk around. That is literally what's going to happen tomorrow. That's they're preparing for today's Friday. Tomorrow it will happen. And all of here will be packed. I may come tomorrow evening and let you see it. The point I am making is this. The contraption called Nigeria doesn't care about you. They don't. The Fulanis want your land. We're still on the matter of the girls, 15 to 16-year-old girls raped in Ogun State in a church with an older woman. And there's a picture that I took where they show I showed you where the evidence of the blood on the sheets. The Fulanis raping Yoruba women in Yoruba land. And nobody not the governor, not the police commissioner. Nobody, no politician has mentioned it. But that's why we are mentioning it. We are talking about these things. So we're going to talk about that later on as well and go into it. What I tend to do, what I will be doing these days is I'm going to be doing shows, you know, now and then. Short. I'll be doing long shows. I won't be doing this as often because what I want us all to do, and we should all, you know, we should all really take this on board. We should all make sure that we tell family and friends right now at home to take care, to protect themselves, to be safe, to organize themselves. The church, neither the church nor the mosque nor anywhere is safe. There is nowhere safe. Women are raped. Our southern women are raped by Fulani terrorists that the government refuses to proscribe. The Fulani government refuses to proscribe them. And one more thing I would like to add. The Fulanis are non-indigenous to our parts. They come from Futajalon. And they are oppressing us in our land. Like I said, the women, it signifies to have 2 young girls raped and blood evidence, which are provided. And the police have not been there. They've not cordoned off the area. This is happening every day. Good evening, Taiwo Kike. Good evening to you. So this is evidence that there is oppression, suppression. Our women are raped daily. I mean, I'm telling you now that there are more people who are raped than we know of. There are more people that the Fulanis are raping in the whole of the South than we have records. They don't have any control over this. So I will talk about that. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about briefly is about Professor Banji Akintoye. Professor Banji Akintoye his house was, they went into his house, they destroyed his house. I mean, not destroyed, they shot into the house. They shot into his house. Thankfully, him and his wife, they were not there. But I'm telling you that they shot into the house and they picked up gun, cartridges from the floor. It was a warning by the Fulani terrorist government, Fulani government supporting terrorists, that nobody is safe. If that can happen to Professor Banji Akintoye's residence, thankfully he wasn't there. It can happen to anybody. And the evidence of what I'm saying, they are now asking, when they raped those 2 girls and 1 woman, 2 16-year-olds and 1 woman, when they raped them, they abducted the pastor, and they are asking for 10 million naira per head. Till date, as we speak, there is no mention of this by Governor Dapo Abiodun. So I am saying this, those of you that are accepting 5,000 naira and going to vote, when you accept that, just know that when you are abducted, the same people that give you that 5,000 naira, they will be nowhere to be found when they abduct you and you are asking for more people to come and give you 10 million naira. Because now, Dapo Abiodun has pretended as if he didn't hear it. It's like it's not happening. These are what they are doing. So we are bringing this to your attention, and we will keep talking about this. Again, the other thing I want to make us all to know is that it is up to us to defend ourselves. Do not expect the police to come to your aid if you're a Southerner. Do not expect the army to come to your aid if you're a Southerner. Do not expect to be safe in a church if you're a Southerner. Do not expect to be safe in a mosque if you're a Southerner. Do not expect to be safe anywhere. If you're a Southerner, you are in danger. The only way you can be safe is if you all organize yourselves as Southerners right now on ground and protect yourself. That is the only way you can be safe. Those of you watching this broadcast, as you're watching, please hit the subscription button, give us a thumbs up, and share the broadcast. And even if you, some may not watch it now, but they may watch it later on, we urge you, please support Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. We only deal in one currency, truth. We are the Sorosoke generation with evidence. We do not believe in, we're not talking here to talk to you about Tito Tattle. We are here to save lives. The information that we are providing for you is intended for you to maybe make use of. What we are trying to encourage our people to do is to open their mind, to begin to take action to protect their lives. The government of the day is only interested in killing Southerners and using as many Fulani terrorists to kill us. That is why they are refusing to proscribe. They are refusing to proscribe. Get me? Hear me well. They are refusing to proscribe. They are refusing to proscribe Fulani terrorists, aka bandits. And they will not proscribe them. They will not. They will wait a long time. So every community in the South, Igbo, Yoruba, Middle Belt, organize yourselves. Do not expect the United Nations to come and help you. Do not expect any Western world to come and help you. None of them will help you because they are benefiting from the oppression that the Fulanis are carrying out, are imposing also on us. They are benefiting from it. So do not expect the UN, do not expect the US, the UK, France. Do not expect anybody to come to our rescue. Do not expect the army that they're using to kill us to support defenders. Do not expect the police to say anything. Do not expect that you'll be safe if you go to a church. They just raped 3 girls in a church. Do not expect to be safe when you are in a mosque. They burn and they kill. There is nowhere safe. The only way we can be safe is if we organize ourselves in our communities now, in the villages, in the towns, and the cities. We organize vigilante groups right now. That is the message I have for you, and I will continue to say that message. Do not wait for somebody. Do not believe that prayer will save you. Do not believe. The women were praying. They were in the church praying. I'm going to keep saying that again. I will play you the video when I go live later. The women were praying in the church, and the Fulanis came and attacked them. And they raped 2 young girls and a woman in front of the whole congregation. So please, I am telling you, prayer will not save you. Prayer will not save you. Please, those of you watching this broadcast, please do share, share, and share. Prayer will not save you. I will be back later on providing some evidence. I'm going to play videos to support what I'm telling you. But I'm saying to you all now, our task is not to be silent. We are asking you, those of you who are home now, please do not wait for anybody outside of the country to help you. They will not. We who are abroad, we are trying what we can, and that is why I'm doing this program, is to give you the consciousness to wake up, to realize that the only people that can save you from this is the people on ground yourselves. That is the only people. You are the ones that can rescue yourself from this. Nobody from up high will come and help you. Yes, you can pray, but like I was telling you, they were praying in the church when the Fulani terrorists came into the church, abducted the pastor. They are asking for 10 million naira. Raped 2 girls and a woman in the church. And nobody. The governor has said nothing. The police commissioner has said nothing. We are asking the police commissioner to intervene. They should go and get the evidence, find those people. But we know it won't happen. We know that will not happen. The reason I'm saying this is for you to know why we must go for Yoruba nation. We are not safe in what you call in contraption Nigeria. We are collectively no longer safe. At that point, we need to withdraw our sovereignty by providing our own protection in our area. In the whole of the South, the minute we start protecting ourselves and defending ourselves, sovereignty returns to us. We have waited long enough for the Fulani government to protect the citizens they promised to serve in the fraudulent constitution, and they are not serving us. They are killing us. So I am asking you now, if you are watching this, Do not wait for the police or the army to come and save you. Oh. Don't. They will not. Oh. They will come and kill you. In Anambra, we've seen Fulani terrorists dressed in army uniform, killing, shooting indiscriminately into homes in Anambra, in Agu. I've played the video. There's another video which I will play again. These are facts. This is not hearsay. These are facts backed by video evidence. Now, I want to urge you all, please, 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 we need to encourage ourselves. We have the right to self-determination. If you stand there and you're busy praying, you will be killed in where you are praying, or abducted and be your family told to go and bring 10 million naira. A woman was beaten to a pulp in Ogun State by the Fulani terrorists. Luckily, the people, some of the vigilantes went into the bushes, they found her, and the Fulanis wanted to kill her, but they couldn't. But they beat her. Her eyes, her hands, everything was swollen. She almost fainted. There's a video of that which I have as well. These are real issues, real life events that are happening. I'm urging you all, please, this is not a game. This is not a joke. Share this broadcast. Subscribe to Citizen AY. Make sure you get this information to people all over. Because right now, the message that you should be telling each and everybody in our towns, in our villages, in the south, is that there is no cavalry coming for you. You must protect yourself in your own community. It is left to you now. The Fulani terrorist government has made sure that they've given AK-47 to all of the Fulani terrorists, and they've taken away our guns. We have to find other means to defend our life. We have a right to life. According to that fraudulent constitution, Section 33 says that you have a right to life. But the government is taking away the guns and our means of protecting ourselves. We need to find other means of protecting ourselves. Nobody is going to come and rescue you. Nobody. Nobody is going to come and rescue you. I just wanted to state that. It's very important to state that fact. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Look, I'm sitting here. There are kids in the background, if you can see. There are kids in the background, they're playing in the play area. They've got a skating rink. And they come there, they play. This is a safe area. This is what people, in a functioning nation, that is what you would expect. You have this. Tell me, do you have this in your area? Do you have this? I will keep saying it. You will have this. Look, there's people here. There's a lady there walking her dog. You see? There's another one behind me, again, over there, walking her dog. This is safe. There's basketball court. How many of you can boast of a basketball court? See? Hello. Hey. Hey. The dog came to say hello. Hello. How are you? How are you doing? Oh, you're very friendly. You're very friendly. You're very friendly. Bye-bye. So that was a dog coming to say hello. So that's a dog coming to say hello. That's the kind of environment you want. Don't you think that is good to have that kind of environment whereby you can be safe in your area? Is that too much to ask? The Fulanis are killing us every day. They are raping our women. I will talk more about the rape and how it impacts the society later. I will do a program. But you see, what they are actually doing by raping our women in the way they are raping them, what they're doing is sending a message that they are less than, they are not worthy, and they're trying to destroy the real foundation of our community. Women are the foundation of our community. If you destroy the women, you destroy the community. That is why it is no longer an option for us to wait. It is no longer an option for us to wait. We need to defend and protect and defend our lives and our women. They do not regard our women as anything. 3 months plus, they put Lady K in jail, all for standing up and speaking about self-determination. We have the right to speak up for self-determination. They don't have the right to tell us we are secessionists. The reason why we are saying that is because the government, for the 60 years, we've been living in misery. No electricity, no water, no light, no roads, no school, no bridges, no healthcare, no security. Your life alone, your life is worth nothing. And they want you to vote for them But when it comes to paying for ransom, they are nowhere to be found. They will give you 5,000 naira to vote for them, but when it comes to paying ransom that they have to the people that they have brought into the country to kill us, they are nowhere to be found though. Just know that. Those of you collecting 5,000 naira, I'm telling you, that 5,000 naira, when they come to abduct you, the government will not pay you that. They will not pay that money because they send those who they send the Fulani terrorists to come and kill Southerners. Let us understand that. Don't look for any help outside. Don't look for. I've told you again. In the church while they were praying, I said this months ago that it will come a time where people will be attacked in their churches and their mosques. Is it not happening now? Is it not happening now? It is happening now, and far worse is coming. Our so-called, those of you who call yourself politicians, political crooks, who think they are politicians, they are going to come to your door. They've already started coming. They will come to your door, and there will be nowhere for you to hide. It's not a threat by me, it's what is happening. If they can do that to Professor Banji Akintoye, what do you think they will do to you? What do you think they will do? So now, I'm going to just wrap that up. I'll stop for now on that. But please, the most important thing, the most important message from this video is defend yourself in your area. You need to come out of this alive. We need you alive. And that means that you need to defend your area. We need you alive. Southerners, collectively, we need you alive. Please sign the NINAS form as well. We need you alive. Therefore, defend your life, defend your life, defend yourself. We need you alive. And that is the most important message I want to bring. One more thing I want to talk about before I go. In a few days, they're going to do something called a Remembrance Day. They're going to do something called a Remembrance Day for the First and the Second World War. The Poppy Appeal and all of that. That's good. From an European point of view, that's very good. They're remembering their dead. The question I have for us as Africans is, what are we doing to remember our dead? Because our men were sent to war. African men went to fight in those wars. On both sides, African men went and fought on behalf of the Germans. African men went and fought in that war on behalf of the British and the US. I'm asking a question now. On the 11th, everybody around the world, they try and get you to remember this and stand for a minute silence. Where is the silence for the African men that were killed? Where is the silence? And where is the recognition of the efforts? You know, in that war, it was our resources that they used to fight the war. I'm going to say that again. In the 1917 and 1935 war, 35 to 42, I think it is here. 35 to 40 something, you know, 39 to 45, sorry. That war. Yeah? In those both wars, it was our resources they used in fighting that war. Yet, there is no mention of that fact. So as an African, I want you to think, for every European, yes, if they want to celebrate, and that's their narrative. But as an African, if you are going to celebrate that, please have in mind that our resources in Africa was what was used. And also, what they were fighting for was not about Nazism, it was about colonization. I will again talk about that more later on. But I want us all to be very aware. On the 11th of the 11th of the 11th that they call it, that day, you need to make sure that you have in your mind and you're clear in your mind the strong, amazing role that we Africans played in the war. And the sad thing is that many of the soldiers did not know that the war they were fighting was about the colonization of their own land. They didn't know that. It was hidden from them. I'm here to expose that. We will talk about that. I'll mention a number of dates, and those dates will tally with what is happening. So that is something that will be coming in the coming days to run to time. It is time to happen just before or during that so-called Remembrance Day. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm probably going to stop it here. Thank you for watching. I'll put this on Citizen AY on across all the platforms for you to watch, and you can play it back. But the message that I want to go out from here is that every single Southerner, please defend yourself. Going to a church is not going to save you. Going to a mosque is not going to protect you. 2 young girls, 15, 16-year-olds, who were raped. A woman was also raped in front of the congregation by Fulani terrorists. They are everywhere, and they are not being arrested. The police commissioner, Bankole, is doing nothing about it. Governor Dapo Abiodun is doing nothing about it. There are so many injustices. How many more people? We heard about in Kwara State, people were again being macheted and raped in Kwara State. This is happening in every state now. There are so many instances of the Fulani terrorists going around, and the government is refusing to prescribe them. Based on that evidence, I suggest, and Citizen AY says to you, defend yourself where you are. Organize yourselves into vigilantes. Protect yourselves. Protect your neighborhood. Defend yourself, because the government is sending in the Fulani terrorists to kill people. They are not prescribing them. The government is telling, in Lagos yesterday, a policeman stabbed a man to death for 100 naira. I've got the video. I'll see if I can show it. It's gory. I don't know how I'm going to show that. But that, I'm just going to talk about it. These are the things that we are saying to make you aware. So I will come back later. It's very, very cold. I've got to go back in now. And I'm glad I didn't go swimming, because my back, the cold is not very good. So I'll try and come back later. But what I want to do is, I wanted to show you the surroundings that I'm in. And here tomorrow, if I can come in the evening, I will show you this place will be full of amusement park and things, people playing and all that. Because they're doing a celebration for the winter, as the winter months are coming in. They'll have a light show, people and fun fire and rides, and people can come and mingle and in the cold to keep warm, and fireworks. They'll have a fireworks. You see that section there? I think they have a fireworks section over there to keep everybody there, away from it. That will be happening tomorrow. I will see if I can come back and show that to you all. In the meantime, you see the light there? Those things are going to be put on the hair. So it's going to be this happens every year. Tell me, do you get that in contract from Nigeria? Do you get that in contract from Nigeria? I think not. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. We only deal in one currency, truth. We are the Sorosuke generation. We come with evidence. We urge you all, as you're watching this broadcast, please do share. Do share, and share. I will be sharing it later on. I'll be putting it also on Facebook, this broadcast, when I get back in. And then I might come back and do a live broadcast. But in the meantime, what's left for me to say is thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Continue to subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. And subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. And hit the notification button. That way people can get the information. Thanks for watching. And goodbye. Goodbye.